This is a message from a Syrian to the American people. The media is trying to make you believe that we Syrians are sad to see US soldiers leave. Your media is lying to you. Syrians oppose both the US and Turkish illegal occupation of our country. None were invited. No matter what the circumstances, the end of the illegal occupation of sovereign Syria is a great thing. Trump announced the pullout, but the neocons and the neoliberals are trying to stop it. They want to keep US soldiers in Syrian oil fields. They are trying to fool you into believing that ending US occupation is a tragedy and that Kurds will be abandoned to genocide. The truth is, the neocons don't care about the Kurds. Their greatest fear is that the Kurds would reconcile with the Syrian government and mount a joint defense against the Turkish invasion. Their greatest fear is that their plans to regime change, divide, and balkanize Syria would be ruined. They haven't even tried to hide this. You can see it in their headlines and in the words of Lindsey Graham. They would rather every last Kurdish fighter get slaughtered by Turkey than have them ally with Assad and make Syria a whole country again. The people in northeast Syria want the Syrian army to come in and protect them. They are celebrating right now at the prospect. US soldiers are not protecting the Kurds. They're just getting caught in the crossfire. They cannot even fire back at Turkey. It's their NATO ally after all, and they have their military bases there. But the Syrian army has no qualms about firing on Turkey. In fact, they already have been. You see, Turkey has already invaded and occupied northwest of Syria. The US and the EU supported that Turkish invasion even though it was in regions populated by Kurds. It's funny that your media wants you to care about a Turkish invasion when it's on the east side of the Euphrates River, but not on the west side. Care, not care. Compare the Kurdish populated areas of Syria to the location of the US occupation. Get the picture? It's not about the Kurds. There's oil on the east side of the Euphrates River. The US has been occupying Syria's oil fields for years, but the US doesn't need the oil. Syria doesn't even have that much. The US just doesn't want Syrians to have it. They want Syrian traffic to come to a halt, for its people to freeze in winter, and for Syria to never be able to rebuild. It's time to stop being emotionally manipulated by neocons and neoliberals into supporting humanitarian wars. If you really care about the Kurds, you'd be glad the US army is leaving, so that the Syrian army, Russia and Iran can come and save the day. It's not your job to save the Kurds. It's the job of the Syrian army to protect all of Syria and all its minorities. It's the job of the Syrian army to defend the sovereignty of Syria against foreign invaders.